I hate to say it's simple, but it is simple. You gotta stay consistent no matter what. You gotta stay consistent. Remember, you're a DJ. You're going to make mistakes, especially if you're starting off. You're going to have bad mixes. That's just natural. Unfortunately, there's going to be a learning curve in the beginning. You're not going to be phenomenal. You're not going to be amazing. You're not going to have the best sets. Trust me, that's guaranteed. You're just starting off. You're fresh in the game. You're just not going to have the best sets. It's not going to happen. However, you staying consistent, you recording your sets, seeing the errors, hearing the errors, and then going back, trying it again, mixing it up again, constant repetition, everyday repetition. That's how you deal with the self-criticism. That's how you cope with it. By, again, you got to stay focused. You got to stay consistent. You're going to make mistakes early on. Even later on, you might have a bad day where you're making a mix and you're just not mixing it up right, man. You're just off. It happens, man. It happens to the best of everybody. It really does happen. But the best way to overcome that is by staying consistent, staying on it. All right. Staying consistent, staying on it, not giving up, not sulking, not complaining, not whining that you're having a bad day. Because again, you're a DJ, you're human, man. You're going to have a bad day. Unfortunately, you're going to create bad mixes. Unfortunately, you're going to mess up in practice, These things happen. These things truly happen, especially, when you are practicing, especially when you first start off. It's so easy to be super critical of yourself. You have goals. There's a certain level you want to be at. There's a certain learning curve, though. Sometimes that's the hardest part to accept. It's very similar to basketball. Start playing basketball. You start playing basketball. You're young. Say you want to be, for this generation, you want to be the next, John Morant or Steph Curry. There's going to be a learning curve. You're not going to just be able to take the ball and shoot from almost the logo. It's not going to happen. You're going to have to work on your shooting. You're going to have to work on your dribbling. You're not going to just get out there and start dribbling and you have handle. Like, it doesn't work that way. You're a novice. Same way with DJing. You're not going to be an amazing cutter, scratcher, blend master. Knowing what song goes with this song. Know all the tricks, all the scratches. Starting off, it's not going to happen. It's not. Starting off, you have to practice. Once you practice enough, you stay consistent. Man, critiques are so easy to deal with. Even yourself, you mess up, you got it. It's just a slight mess up because you've done it thousands of times. Those hours. That's why practice, staying consistent is so important. The repetition. The more you do it, the more familiarity you'll be with it. The more comfortable you'll be with it. So if you mess up once or perhaps twice, that's nothing. You've done this before. multiple times. So this is nothing because you've done it before. It's easy. So again, DJs, if you want to know how to cope with self-criticism, the best way is to stay consistent in your craft. Stay consistent and practice. Record your practicing, record your mixes, record yourself. See where you're making those mistakes. Go back and practice. Keep practicing till you keep getting it right, till you keep getting it right. Like when I started off, I couldn't scratch with my left hand. I'm right-handed. I couldn't scratch with my left hand. This thing was weak. Now, it's almost like the left might be better than the right. I mean, I've always scratch cutting with my left hand. But when I first started off, I was terrible at doing that. It sounded weak. When I record, I would have to I got to redo this mix. This doesn't sound good. But the more I recorded and I heard myself, the more I would go out and attempt to scratch with my left hand, the more confident I got in doing it. And now it's nothing. It's like second nature. I have no problem doing it. I have no problem. It's nothing. So again, DJs, you want to learn how to cope with self-criticism. Stay consistent. Number 1. 2, practice your craft, which is, staying consistent in the craft, but practicing the craft. 2. 3, record what you're doing. 4, practice. And 5, repeat everything all over again. All right, DJs, man. It's DJ Reese, so we create the vibes. If you're listening on the audio side, again, audio or video, man, we appreciate you. Audio side, make sure you subscribe. Also, download the podcast. Most importantly, download it. Share it with other DJs. Man, talk to me. And if you're on the video side, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, like, comment, and share below. How do you cope with self-criticism? Give me your takeaways. Give me your steps. Give me your keys. Let's share. I appreciate the DJ community. It's DJ Reese. Much love. Peace.